one man tossed eternally into the wilderness, he will have to battle and beat some of RuneScape's toughest monsters in order to supply and upgrade his weaponry and armor. All of this while being able to be attacked by any other player at any given time. But who? Who would take on such a fearsome challenge? I present Wildanator.
Previously, with Wildanator, we did some funky clue juggling whilst gathering other supplies. We did get a casket, but the less said about that the better. We did a bunch of Wilderness Slayer, also included a few boss tasks. We did the King Black Dragon for our first time, and the results were, well, interesting. And finally, our crossbow took a small vacation, but I'm sure he's looking to come home very soon. Hello guys, and welcome to Season 2, Episode 8 of the Wilderness Only Ironman series. So, fresh from the heartbreak of our dearly departed crossbow, it's time to dust ourselves off and get back on the saddle. As you can see, we have just over 50k revenants killed, which is a pretty nice milestone to hit. I want to do some revenant testing now, as we have the magic short and the avarice rather than the crossbow. I'll be looking at the 3 lots of revenants nearest the agility shortcut, as you can bet that I didn't do all that agility not to make use of it. We have the finding of the orcs from the last episode, so I'm going to do 10 hours of both the Revenant Pyre-Fiends and the Revenant Hellhounds. First drop of what you might say is one of the rarer type drops. It's about the same sort of rate as the lower level emblems. So the method that I've been using with the Pyre-Fiends is basically you just kill the 2 that are here, you then hop worlds and then just rinse and repeat, because I think their respawn time is about 30 seconds and obviously I can kill them slightly quicker than that, so it's going to be the quickest way of doing it. Just looking in the loot and bag, 1.9, nearly 2 mil, so that is, yeah, that's pretty nice from such a low level NPC, isn't it? So we've just finished up hours 3 and 4. Hours 3 I did actually get attacked 3 times, I didn't die at all, but I only managed 103 kills. Hours 4 was a really good hour, I only got attacked once, and I managed 131 kills in that hour. Let's see what's in the bag. So we've got 1.6 mil in the bag, plus a couple of little goodies in the inventory. Ooh, that's going to be our first totem from the Pyre-Fiends, and it's the 1 milli one. We're up to hour 6 of the testing now, and actually in those 2 hours that I just did, I didn't actually get attacked at all. So we managed to get 133 kills in hour 5 and 128 kills in hour 6, which is really, really nice. And obviously because of the 1 mil totem, we got a really nice bag full, and that's going to be 2.8 mil. There is 5 more useless stones coming in. As we had a quite couple of hours, we did get pretty confident, so we decided not to bank. This is what it's looking like after hour 7 up here. I thought this was quite funny. A PK gets on us, and we're actually risking a 4 mil emblem that we just got in this one, plus all the goodies from before. And he doesn't have the agility shortcut, he's going pretty hard on us. And either he genuinely does recognise me, or he just realises that my tangle's out and he doesn't have the shortcut. Because I mean, he was attacking me for a few minutes before. You think he might notice me by then. And with the killer list Pyre-Fiend, that's going to take us to the end of hour 8. Hour 7 we got attacked twice, we didn't die, and hours 8 we got attacked once and didn't die either. We got 129 kills in hour 7, 131 in hour 8. So some pretty good kills. And this is what we're currently packing. Obviously we got ourselves a 4 mil emblem, which actually is the same drop rate as the 8 mil and the 16 mil, which is, it's just kind of funny, but yeah, nice to get the 4 mil one all the same. But with the looting bag and that little inventory check, yeah, we're risking a decent bit at the moment. So we're actually just coming to the end of the 10 hours now. Still haven't banked. Obviously that's not a sensible thing to be doing. So let's have a little price check of the inventory. Actually, we have accumulated loads of ether in the bracelet, so we'll add that one into it, because obviously this is the ether that you'd also get. That's just from automatically picking it up by the bracelet, so let's uncharge that. Nearly 10k ether, which is really nice. So yeah, just in the inventory alone, we've got sort of, let's have a little look, see how much all of this adds up to. That's going to be 6 mil and almost 10k effort. The effort is obviously going to be really useful when, not if, we get a revenant weapon back, and nearly 6 mil in the bag. So yeah, a whole load of money. We made actually quite a lot in this 10 hours, and we also got ourselves a whole load of effort for when we do get a revenant weapon back. So that's going to be really, really useful. So this is going to be the first hour up at the Hellhounds. Yeah, I'm already not enjoying this as much as the Pyre-Fiends. They are a lot slower kills. I've actually looked it up, and their defense is actually better than the Orcs, which is pretty crazy. The kills are kind of slow, but 848k for the first hour. Honestly, that's not terrible. but already I'm kind of preferring the Pyrofiends. Just coming up to the second hour at the Hellhounds, kind of getting used to it. The drops this time were slightly better. 6 bracelets of Ethereum. Okay, there's a PK there, let's just go. But yeah, 80 kills that hour. This is going to be hour 3 up at the Hellhounds. We actually did get attacked 3 times this hour. All very, very simple escapes. It tends to be lower level PKs, I've noticed, this side of the jump rather than the Orcs, but 1.5 in the back, that's pretty decent. 8 bracelets of Ethereum. We're going to have some nice effort when we finally do get that weapon. 500k emblem drop. These ones are a bit weird when you're Skulled because they're the most rare emblem when you're Skulled, but the least rare when you're not Skulled. So yeah, it could have been 16 mil. Hour 5, and this was by far our most smooth hour. We didn't get attacked whatsoever on hour 5. Managed to get 87 kills. We also got a cheeky little lamps. That's going to be 170 hunter experience for level 18. Getting closer and closer at level 27. And in the bag, we made a massive 2.4 mil, which is pretty huge in an hour from these revenants.
Agility level? Thought so.
Oh, I feel like a wanker, but sometimes you've just got to be a little bit cocky, ain't you? General rule of the wilderness, or of life really, is try not to be a dick, unless you're really bored, and then, you know, dick away. Jesus. I mean, that really would have been calmer if he just absolutely smashed my head off, but yeah, I've already seen that he hasn't got the agility levels, so see you later, tomato. Another fine gentleman out for some blood. There's the entangle. That should be a nice easy escape, so let's just let's be cocky and oh god, I bet he's absolutely fuming. God, I feel like a bell end this hour. Let's just get a nice little crossbow on this final kill of the hour. There is 2 beautiful Runite ore. That's hour 6 done, and 990k and 73 kills in that hour. I can't explain it. I knew he was going to do that. He was there for a couple of minutes, and you just get a feel when someone's about to sack you. And I just knew it. I knew it was at something, which honestly just makes the whole thing a little bit worse. I didn't protect myself better. We decided to cut the Hellhound short after that death, as I'd already kind of decided that wasn't going to be my route. The findings are the Orcs from last episode were able to get 8-9 kills an hour, but that was using rune arrows and the Eagle Eye Prayer. The Hellhounds was only 79 kill an hour average, our lowest hour being 71 kills and our highest hour being 87. We did use Addy arrows rather than rune, but we did also have to use the Eagle Eye Prayer for that one, otherwise they'd re-heal too quickly. The Pyrofiends, on the other hand, they were 125 kills per hour. I didn't need to use the Eagle Eye, and I was also able to use just adamant arrows. So all things considered, I'm going to be camping the Pyrofiends. I'm not a massive fan of hop killing, which I have to do for them, but I use the least amount of surprise, and the PK in traffic is pretty low at my combat level. To land a wilderness weapon from the Pyrofiends, the rate is 1 in 34,540. There are 3 possible weapons, 2 of which we actually need, so to land any one of the 3, it's roughly 11,514 to 1, which will be the KC that we're going to go for, and indeed hope we do get one. With 125 kills per hour, which is what we were getting, the grind in total should take us about 92 hours. I am also aware there is currently a poll in game that could change the drop rates of the weapons and things, but whether this will pass, and even if it does, when Jagex will get it in game, we don't actually know, so I'm not too worried about waiting for that. Also, not to mention, we'll be collecting lots of ether. Just from the bracelets of Ethereum alone, I can expect about 422 from this grind, which will actually be, when broken down, over 100,000 ether. Okay, so to keep things spicy for myself and you guys, I've decided to actually take 10 ranging pots and try not to bank until I've drunk them all. So that's going to be roughly 10 hours up at the Pyrofiends, if I make it, if I don't die. And yeah, it'd be really cool to see 10 straight hours of loot in the looting bag. Is this a good idea? Absolutely not. Should you do it? Probably not. Should I be doing it? Almost definitely not. Am I going to? Absolutely. And guys, if you are enjoying it, please do give it a like. It really does help. Oh, we got a PK up here that isn't actually a pure. Let's see if he's got the old agility shortcut. He doesn't, so that's going to be a nice, easy escape. We're pretty low on food because we just got in a tussle. We've only got the 4 anglers and the 2 kwam wham 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 bams or whatever they're called. But yeah, these do drop food, which is why we can kind of stay up here indefinitely. We just really need to hope that we get some food drops rather sharpish and we don't get caught with the very low amount of food. Somebody up here on us. Let's see if he's got the agility shortcut. Okay, so it does seem he does have the agility shortcut. I don't think he's got any mage, so as long as he's just going to range, we should be able to get through. If we can catch him... Oh, okay. I just wanted to kill the orcs. Just wanted to throw a few bolts at my hand and then kill the orcs. Fair enough. Pretty easy one. Ooh, 2 million emblem. Those loot beams, they do get me. But yeah, stick that one in the old looting bag and let's see what we got. 5.8 mil so far, so that is a big, beefy bag. Yeah, oh dear, this ain't looking good. Let's get out of here. He's going to have the agility shortcut and he look at him. Oh, this is not looking too pretty. He hasn't actually attacked me yet. What? Alright. Sorry, what? You're just going to run on past me? Okie dokie then. So we're just coming to the end of our 5th range pot, which is technically the halfway point of us staying up here. This is kind of like a PP style, just stay how long you can stay in one area type thing. We'll just kill this other revenant and then we'll yeah, we'll see what we've got in the looting bag. I haven't actually been attacked all that much, or I kind of have. I've probably been attacked at least once an hour, but they've always been by like pure PKs, which let's face it are not particularly hard to get away from, or one's much lower combat than me. So what have we got in the bag? Nearly 9 mil. My god, this is a big risk. 30 bracelets of Ethereum as well. Let's hope we don't get killed now because, yeah, bag's getting pretty big. Kind of annoying that Jaget's made it so you basically cannot kill these bosses on an iron. It's always a real PKN hotspot as well, and it hits pretty hard, so let's get the hell out of here because, yeah, I want to be trying to preserve my food. We've lost a little bit of food there because obviously we're not allowed to bank and we're just kind of staying up here, so yeah, let's hop worlds and replenish. Magic Seed drop coming in. Always a little bit frustrated to see those, as I know it could have been an emblem, but yeah, we'll take them all the same. What a bloody donut. I'm sure you're all furiously typing, you bloody idiot, you should have just gone to the bank, it's only 2 seconds away. Look, I know, it was a good bit of fun, we gave it a good stab. I think in total we lost about 12 mil worth of loot and probably about 30k ether, which is the one that hurts. We are only really here for the ether and weapons. But, you know, we're going to be playing it a little bit more sensibly now, 2 or 3 range pots at a time, and yeah, just trying to grab ourselves a weapon. Look, we had some good fun, and yeah, we tried our luck, but time to rein it in just a little bit. 6 magic seeds, very nice. I'll just plant those in the farm and wilderness patch, if there was one. 1 million, very nice. Oh yeah, lovely, nice. I'll just pop them next to my magic seed patch. Oh yeah, nice, couple more, yeah, lovely. Well, what do we have here? A fellow nator. No way, I've been betrayed, boys. Not by him, not by a fellow nator. That stings. Look, he's geared up in his little mage gear. He's seen me right for the plucking, he's come for his goodies. There was only ever one nator coming out on top of this. We slapped him with the entangle and log. We get a few cheeky words in. We let him know about his betrayal. We let him know a fellow nator should not be attacking a fellow nator. And then we slap him with the noob and the log. Nice. It's a pretty juicy one, isn't it? 3.3 mil, 17 bracelets of Ethereum. Very, very nice. This is the geezer that killed us for our bank before, so yeah, hopefully be able to get away from this one. He does have the shortcut. There's the court entangle, so nice easy escape this time. Don't know why I couldn't have done that when I was risking the 12 mil, but nice to get away. I bet he was licking his greedy little lips, wasn't he, open for a second round of 12 million golden pennies. Ancient statuette and 2 million coins added to the bonk.
Who the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck is that? No damn well who I am. Who the fuck is that? Oh my god.
After another trip, my sack is once again absolutely full to the brim of goodies. I've decided to give old Mr. Scorpio a little bit of air out the bank and hope that he can bring us some good luck. Also, a little ether update, because we've actually got loads in the bracelet that I really need to remove and stick in the bank. And yeah, we're actually going to have a hell of a lot of effort when we get in a weapon. These little 1 millers come in quite often at the Parthians, but it's going to be another milli to the bank. No, 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 no. Oh man, these are so hard to get, these revenant weapons. Oh, please don't tell me that's my revenant weapon for these Parthians. No, that's Faramon Scepter number 3. Oh no. No man. Well, there goes some more RNG in places we just don't bloody want it. More U-Seeds and an Agent Totem. Yeah, 2 rare drops on the ground. Neither really super useful. Some more not so magical seeds. Oh, Jagex suck my seed. When shit isn't going your way, shit is just not going your way. We've lost our Amulet of Avarice. It's our only one. It's a real pain in the arse because now we're going to have to find a different way of sculling. We're not going to get noted items. It's just going to make the whole grind a whole lot more difficult. It's something we really didn't need after the loss of last episode. Yeah, it was something beyond our control. We lagged out. We've lagged out several times at revs, but we've never lost our +1. We've never been attacked. But yeah, logged back in. Same thought as always. Probably dead. Normally still alive, but this time we were in fact dead. Yeah, good fight. Amulet of Avarice. I ain't even going to lie to you, chaps and chapesses. The crossbow loss in the last one, the Tharamon's drop in this one, and the loss of the Avarice, it hit us pretty hard. I was pretty demotivated at this point, and sometimes you just need to log the fuck out and form some sort of plan. So, we took ourselves off for a run. I'm lucky enough to live in a beautiful area, and we sat down with a lovely cup of tea. After which, we were ready to once again dust ourselves off and get the fuck back out there. You haven't been doing your agility laps, sir, so that's going to be a nice easy escape for me, even though you are packing some serious heat there. So, boys, right, what we've decided is we're going to be alching all the alchables up there and just using the looter bag for the things that we're not able to out, like emblems or rune ores or things that don't out for much. So we've actually got 1.3 mil in cash from alching up there. I do like collecting the items, but, you know, beggars can't be choosers. We're also just going to skull when we're up there, and it means that we don't have to bank constantly, which is actually only going to take our kills an hour from about 125 an hour to I'll still probably be getting about 110. And as you can see, that's going to be a really nice looting bag. So yeah, we've kind of found a way around it without the Avarice. It's a little bit more irritating, a little bit more frustrating, but we're going to make it work. Well, would you look at that? That's a milestone I've been looking to hit for a while. 1 billion bank value, only being able to obtain things within the wilderness. We built our whole account within the wilderness. I'm going to very quickly just flip through that, like that's most of our wealth. Yeah, nobody can see it that quickly, but if you're really that interested, just pause the video or something, because yeah, can't be bothered to sort of sit and talk for every item. But yeah, 1 billion bank value. Oh, you absolute fucking donkey. I was meant to dismantle the bracelet and I've dismantled my entire shitting bag. Oh, God's sake. That's annoying. Right, better pick all this up. There's quite a lot of value in that. Gonna have to drop all the food, pick all the stuff up. Yeah, if I get caught now, I'm pretty damn screwed. These loot beams, oh, when I'm up at revs, these little loot beams, they do give me a froth of excitement for, yeah, something a little more special than that. But 2 million, we will not snuff at that. Ancient Crystal, that's like number 12 or something, 15, I don't know, we've got loads of them. But when we get 80 construction, we can build the obelisk. I might just have a house of like 20 obelisks. Why not? Out of range and pots, so another full trip done up here. This Alchemy method, yeah, of course, we prefer the Avarice. We've got a skull on other players, it's a little bit irritating. But 3.1 mil, we're holding our own, we're managing to stay here. We're getting the risk factor of getting some big looting bags, because I quite enjoy that. And it's working, you know, we're getting through these revenants. Oh my fucking god! The Vigoras! It exists, boys! It actually exists! Oh my god, we've killed well over 50,000 revenants for this thing. Oh, boys, I cannot explain how happy that makes me. We have been, let's get the shitting hell out of here. Let's get that protection item on. I cannot lose this. I am not bringing it. I'm not sculling up with it. It's not the same way as the crossbow. Boys, I am so happy. I just need to get the shitting hell out of here and protect this little thing. It actually exists. It actually exists. Oh, it's not often I get a lob on over a RuneScape item, but we have been hunting that one for some long time. Right, boys, I was fully prepared to go the full 11,000 deep, but we have killed over 7,000 revenants in this episode. We're already about 60 hours into it, so I think this is going to be a nice place to leave it because, you know, we got literally the best drop we could possibly get. I'm so happy with the Vigoras. Trust me, boys, you are going to want to subscribe because with the current wilderness bosses, the way they are, we're going to be absolutely testing them with the Vigoras, and soon we're going to have a whole wilderness revamp, so the Vigoras is going to come in so handy for that. So there's going to be some real sort of exciting content coming up, and I, for one, can't wait to get back to some bossing, especially with this new bad boy. And I think that takes us very nicely over to the goals list. As you can see, that beautiful Vigora Chain Mace is now fully filled in. Yeah, it's not going to be going the same way as the Crawls, boys. We are not. I repeat, we are not going to lose it. And who knows where that might lead to. Ring of the Gods, perhaps? Callisto pet, maybe? Could it be a Vetion pet? I don't know, but I'm pretty excited to find out. As I mentioned, I'm so excited for the update. I'm so excited to keep ticking off these goals. And yeah, just to see, with the Wilderness update, what we're able to achieve. I do think the Pyre Fiends are a really nice way of collecting the weapons. Obviously, I might be on a bit of a bias because I've got an amazing drop. But I don't think I have to skull with the Revenant weapons. I think the Magic Shortbolt, the Pyre Fiends, does the job quite nicely. So who knows, we may be in luck with some of the crossbows. I'd also like to get back to some Wilderness Slayer. Now we have the Chain Mace, so we might unlock some of those drops. So yeah, future's looking really bright for Wildanator. If you've made it this far in the video, thank you very much for watching, guys, and maybe drop me a cheeky little comment of how long you think the Vigoras is going to last, or in what creative way you think I might lose it, or if you've got faith in old Wildanator and you think I'm going to keep it. If you would like to support me, YouTube members is a great way. It's in no way necessary, but if you've got a couple of quid to throw at it, I really do appreciate you. The current YouTube members, and a big thank you to, is Air, Weezers, Mr. Pancakes, ELUW2, 202 mil, Mr. Ian Beatty, and Jacob Brooks. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and until next time, goodbye.